You didn't save the outfit?
Hello, man. Hey, what we're gonna do is now that you submitted the video inside of the videos channel, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have everyone watch the video that includes DA, the jury, and then also the accused. And they're gonna reevaluate their statements. They're gonna reevaluate their evidence, and we're gonna basically restart the court case. Because everyone was saying different things. You know, if we don't have an actual basis of what really happened.
Wait,
How
is your character still? How is that kid still living? You got a shot to the head. I don't think you're living from that.
Yeah. So is the child living or is the child dead?
Child survived because the bullet went through. I mean, from the top of the head. It was he missed.
Okay, but then I guess that's attempted second-degree murder.
You should have been the DA because you had all the facts as well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I mean, could I be the DA if we're starting it over?
No, we're not starting it over. We're picking up where we left off.
Oh, are we?
Well, actually, what we decided to do is take the video that was in videos. Now that we actually knew what went on, have the DA, the accused, and the jury, and then also the witness here, are gonna watch that video, right? And they're gonna reevaluate. Yeah, they're gonna reevaluate their evidence. They're gonna reevaluate their statements and stuff like that because we were getting 20 different things. So we're gonna.
I had to.
I can be DA Subaru because I'm gonna defend him, because according in my eyes as a lawyer, he didn't do anything wrong, and I'm gonna defend him till the end. I'm gonna stand here and defend him. I'm not gonna let this go just like that.
I'm gonna hop on as the DA if no one has a problem with that.
Okay, I'll tell you in short what happened was he kidnapped a child. There was 10, around 5 to 6 officers were around them. So the officer decided to tase him. While he tased the person who had a child, he shot the child. He did.
Yeah.
And that's why Subaru got upset. And that's when he went inside, somewhere on the side. I don't have that video, by the way. I might have missed it because I was lying on the ground dead.
No, but he walked over. I don't know.
He walked over to the suspect and then killed the suspect 3 times. He shot 3 times. He did wrong. I understand.
While the officer was giving aid to that suspect. Yeah. Okay, that's all I need.
So another officer tased him.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so the
another officer
is in the wrong.
Okay.
But
hold on. So the person that got tased, right? So the suspect pulled a gun.
Yeah.
The suspect got tased. Was the child inside of the suspect's hands?
Yep.
While he got tased.
Yep. And that's when he actually pulled the trigger. So tell me, cops actually should use the taser or a gun? That is the question.
Listen.
Then he went up to him and then shot him 3 times.
Ethan? What were you doing medical attention on the suspect for?
What was I doing? I believe he had he never responded in chat, but I was saying that he got shot in like the pelvis area. That's where I shot him.
Oh, you shot the suspect.
I shot the suspect.
The suspect got tased.
Not him.
So the suspect pulled. I'll roleplay that. So the suspect, he pulled the gun. Right. This officer right here tased the suspect. right?
No.
And then
That
oh,
officer,
okay,
that
okay,
officer
all right.
walked over to him and shot him.
That
Oh,
officer
okay,
actually
okay, I
shot lady.
All right. So what happened, right?
I
is
neutralized the
someone
threat after
okay,
the person or
got tased.
the kid got shot.
The kid got shot.
Or no, the kid got shot. Like he was in the hands. The suspect got tased. Immediately shot the kid. So I eliminated the threat at that time and shot the suspect that was on the ground being tased actively. With the gun in his hand,
Okay.
actively shooting. Yeah.
All right, and then how close was the officer right there to you whenever he shot the suspect 3 times in the head? Because you would have been right over the suspect. He was right next to you, correct?
I was say that I don't know if you can see that thing right there, but this was me. I was kneeling on the ground. He pushes me away, like in roleplay he pushes me away. And
See, he did push. Remember, he pushed the officer away. So he didn't take chances that, okay, let the officer go. He didn't do that. He pushed the officer away and then shot the suspect. That's why I say he didn't do anything wrong.
Let's talk about
All right,
this.
let's go ahead and go back to your
Judge, can
You
you
call me
explain
to
it
the
to me one more
stand.
time?
If you call me
I'm
to
gonna
the
change
stand,
my
I will
clothes.
explain it.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna go over everything, but now that we
So-
have a physical video of what happened
where is
out
it?
of character,
It's in
videos.
chat.
Yep. So what you so the accused all the lawyers, attorneys, stuff like that, what they're gonna do is they're gonna watch the video that's in videos inside of the AOGPD or AOGRP Discord. And what you guys are gonna do is you're gonna reevaluate your evidence, reevaluate statements. We're gonna bring them back up to the stage. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually go over what really happened within the court case. Also, each of you, now that we have more time, we're gonna have more time to display our statements and stuff like that. Please do not ramble on and on. This goes for everyone. Please do not ramble on and on for more than 3 minutes, please. I'd like to keep it minimum 3 minutes. If it's a lot of evidence, that's fine. But at the 3-minute mark, I do reserve the right to tell you that you need to finish it up.
Mhm.
So
Your
what
Honor.
we're gonna go ahead.
I
Okay.
said yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Sorry, misunderstood.
Can I ask one thing though? Let my let my client talk because he have the everything. He gonna give you all the info. Let him give
Yep.
extra time, please.
Yep, I was gonna give everyone a chance to talk, but we had the tsunami.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna fight for
Yep.
you. Don't
All
worry.
right. District Attorney, can you hear me?
Wait, so
Make sure you're on shout if you're talking, by the way.
approximately what time in the video did it happen?
1 hour
I
and
believe-
40 minutes. It started
Yep,
at
1
1
hour.
hour and 40 minutes.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yep.
What's going to be with? Yeah, do we need to bring the person who tased the suspect is, if you know who that is?
That's you. So
Is that
you're
you?
gonna, yeah, you're
It'd be
gonna
me
stand
who,
right here as a
did the
witness.
taser.
You're gonna
Yeah,
stand
you're-
behind. Yeah.
Where
just-
are you, Ethan?
I'm right here. Sitting.
Oh, you part of the DA's office?
Yeah. So just sit right there, cause I'll call you to stand plain.
So you're the DA. Who's your accomplice over here?
Probably the guy in the black suit, white undershirt.
Yeah. What is he? Like, what is his title?
Get tied over there, man.
Assistant DA. I don't know.
Sounds
Okay.
good to me.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
No, this
No,
guy right
Stone. Killer Stone.
here. This
just
is
watching a video.
right here is the new DA, because he was the one that was on the scene, because stuff like that. But yeah, we're acting as 2 different characters right now. Yeah, so we're gonna have it to where people actually know what's gonna happen. You're gonna be basically like his assistant, so if he needs something or needs you to do something, he'll tell you that.
Ethan,
So you can
put
just
yourself on a
send
shout
it to
in.
him.
Oh, yeah, I just
Hello?
muted myself. Sorry, because I keeps canceling my ear.
Your Honor,
Oh yes.
Yes.
I'll be your bailiff for today.
All right, that's fine.
Getting
As
like
well
an
as,
LCS.
I have a question. Is this a bench trial?
What's that?
This is a bench or jury trial?
About to get kicked
We're
already.
having
Jeez.
jury. Yep, jury.
Hey, getting an LCSO outfit. They look nicer, and the county would do
it's
this.
a Supreme Court. State troopers can do fine.
You're in you're in casual clothes. I need you in like a actual
Suit
like-
or
Fair
yeah,
enough.
some
a
sort
class
of
A, B, or C uniform.
Yep.
All right, let's
Preferably
get this. Let's
Class
get
A long sleeves. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. You individual, what is your? Oh, are you a guard? What are you serving as?
You just
All
go
right,
sit.
cool.
We probably need more people on the jury though. So I don't know if you want to call.
All right, go over there. Shoo, Judge. Shoo.
Shoo,
We need
Judge,
we need
what?
hey we need more people in the jury.
Just be a LEO and be on the jury. All right, you want to, Judge? You want to start this?
He wanted me
Need
to go
more
in
of a
this room.
jury.
Oh,
We still need more of a jury, anyways.
Did
yeah, it'll be fine.
Did Danny ever
sir.
die?
Danny is living. It grazed his head somehow.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in
So
critical
it's-
condition right now.
So yeah, it's a attempted second degree murder.
need to take your gun. I can't let you have it in here.
It's either
Out
shotgun
of
in his back.
character, you guys gotta make a decision if he's gonna live or die because that's kind of
Yeah.
a necessity.
Yeah,
I
he's gonna
think-
be living, but in
no,
critical
well,
condition.
Unfriend said he's in. Yeah, he's living, but whatever.
He's not in a good state right now.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So if he succumbs to his wounds,
So assistant, is it would it be whatever it's called, second degree murder, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. It's second degree.
Attempted second degree murder. Roger. All right.
No,
let's
it
get
was
this started.
second degree murder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
That's what you're
attempted second
accusing me
degree murder.
of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not second degree murder if they didn't die anymore. So.
No, the suspect died. Danny was the kid.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. All right, continuing. Now I understand. All
Oh
right.
my gosh, you were there.
Second degree murder. Yeah, I looked through it in my mind again. All right, are we ready?
We have enough
Everyone ready?
evidence. It'll be first degree.
We can work with 3. That'll work.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right. Are we deciding on second degree or first degree?
It's second degree.
Second degree murder.
That's
Second
what they're
degree.
accusing me of.
Second degree
Oh,
in this
okay.
murder because that's what we were accusing him of.
All right.
So Danny
there was an
did die.
officer.
So
No,
Danny did not
Danny is
die.
alive. The person
Yeah.
who was murdered was the suspect, but the
Yeah,
suspect, was
suspect-
murdered.
The suspect
Yeah.
got shot in the 3 times. in
Your
the
Honor,
head,
Yes.
so he
go
killed the
You need me?
suspect.
Move. Go over there.
Alright.
In that room.
Oh, we're saying
Shoo.
he murdered the suspect.
He murdered the suspect. He shot the suspect 3 times in the head, point blank.
I'll just stay in here.
So
in
we're
case
not
anyone-
Yeah.
questioning the
I'll
death.
call
the
you
near
to enter
death
the
of
room
Danny.
at
We're just
Yeah, we
questioning
are,
the death
'cause-
of the.
Well, we are because the guy behind us
17
is
your
probably
time.
going to be on trial next for
What's that?
tasing a guy.
17 your time. I'll call
It
you
is
into the room.
17. It is 17.
Just so you know, Ethan, you
It
wouldn't be
means 17.
fighting that.
All right, make
Stop
it
the
18.
minutes.
You'd be fighting
18.
that didn't matter,
Oh,
and what I
okay.
did was
I'm doing that.
unjust.
19. 19.
I mean, that'd probably be something that he's probably going to get.
All right,
fired from the
19.
department, but-
This is about-
What is whoever's playing the music?
Is there like an in-game time or something that you guys are looking at?
It-
That will
But
be
if,
your
if the
cameraman.
Danny didn't
what do you-
die,
what do
then
you
it
guys
can't be
looking at?
second degree murder.
No, it is. It is the
IRL?
suspect.
Yeah,
He
just
walked
minutes,
over.
just minutes.
I mean, they're gonna call me in whenever, so I'll just be able to hear.
Oh, okay.
Danny is the kid the suspect shot. I shot him because I was told by an officer that the kid died.
Well, you're a
Please quiet
guard,
down,
so it's a little
courtroom.
different.
We're not issued
Yeah.
Class A's, teacher.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we
Oh, I didn't
hurry
know
this
that,
up?
actually.
I don't want to sit
Well,
here
you're a
until 5
guard,
a.m. in the
so
morning.
Oh yeah, if anyone tries anything, we may all need to leave because this thing is dragging.
fuck?
thread. They'll burn the place
yeah,
Dude,
let's
that
let's
freaking
not
noise.
use a shotgun. We can use a standard fire. I'm being serious.
Oh, okay, I'll be right back.
I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right.
All rise for the honorable judge. Supervisor, get that walk-in detector. It's activated. All rise for the honorable judge, please. You may be seated.
You may be seated, please. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Oh, we're moving around now. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Of the case of murder in the second degree. That's of the suspect. Now the person that was being taken hostage, Danny, is going to be in critical condition at this time. As per this case, we have new evidence submitted inside of the videos channel of the AOGRP Discord. So you may look at that evidence and reevaluate your statements and stuff like that for what you want to do. That also goes for the jury, so you can see that video as well. All right, the district attorney, you may come to the stand, present your evidence, and give your statement, or give your statement rather.
Right. All right.
Hey! Hey! You asked for permission to approach the judge. Get back.
Shut up and go sit down.
No, he's fine. I give him permission.
Hey, sir,
All
sit
right.
down.
So, on the day of June 15th, at around approximately 1 a.m., that client or that suspect over there the accused shot a man 3 times, point blank in the head. I would like to present the evidence of the body cam of the SWAT officer, the video.
Yes.
They should already have a copy of that.
I do.
I don't know if you want it. They should too. But I'll explain everything that happened on that day, and then I can call my witnesses. They were moving westbound down Vespucci Boulevard. They called out over the radio, or the child was screaming for help. Officer called out over the radio that they needed help. The officer proceeded to chase the suspect with an AR-15, proceeded to run after the suspect. They proceeded to stop at Postal 210 on the corner of Vespucci and Strawberry Avenue. They proceeded to stop there. Then after they proceeded to stop, the suspect proceeded to put the gun to Danny's head, which is the victim in this, the child that was kidnapped in the sense of the case. They proceeded to one of the officers proceeded to tase the suspect, which caused the suspect to tense up, which caused the kid to get shot in the head. I believe it skimmed the head or went through the top of the cranium. At this time, the child is in critical condition. After the tase and the victim got shot, the victim or a SWAT officer proceeded to separate them, started aid on the suspect, and then he advised other officers to start aid on the kid. A supervisor arrived on scene, which is going to be that man right there. Yeah. The sergeant, the supervisor, he should know how to do his job. He proceeded to walk over to the suspect. It said, "Is the kid dead?" Walk over to the kid, trying to get reassurance if the kid is dead. Proceeded to walk back over to the suspect, told the SWAT officer to back up. I believe the SWAT officer said, or at least I believe in the video, he stated that if I think you know, or I know what you're going to do, don't do it. Proceeded to not back away from his direct supervisor telling him. The supervisor proceeded to push him away, which is, again, the supervisor is him on the right hand side over there. Proceeded to push him away, put three 5.56 rounds into the top of the suspect's head, killing the suspect at that time.
All right, District Attorney, you may be seated this time.
Thank you.
All right. Now that the district attorney's office has presented their evidence, if the accused currently, right now, you can either make a choice for the lawyer to represent the accused or the accused to come up on their own and present their evidence and their statement to the court.
Do you want me to go up or?
Do you want me to present your case first and show what happened? You're gonna do
If
it.
you like, I mean, it's up to you. You're the attorney. If you think I should wait a little bit and let you present it, go ahead.
I would put you on stand.
Opening statement would be the lawyer.
I would put you on stand first. I would like to put my client on stand first, and then I'll open.
All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and have the lawyer go up and come up to the stand. You're gonna present your evidence and explain why you think your client is not guilty or guilty.
I'll call you for stand, so be ready for that.
Okay.
Today, my client is actually been accused of a murder. In my eyes, I don't think it's a murder. A child actually got injured because the officer decided to actually tase the suspect instead of using a gun and shooting. Instead, my client was a bit late, and he was upset. After the child already got injured, that's the time my child got upset and he went towards the suspect, pushed the officer who was trying to do CPR, who was trying to treat the suspect. He pushed the officer and then he shot him 3 times. I ask you, was my client wrong at that time, or was the officer who used the taser wrong at that time? Because according to me, if a suspect have a gun and he is a danger for someone, then officer should be using a gun and not a taser over there. And the cop actually used a taser, and because of that, the child got injured. Just because of that. And I want justice over here.
Objection, irrelevant, or objection, argumentative.
Go ahead.
With statement.
Proceed.
I want a justice for my client. I think what my client did, the officers should have done before using a taser. There was 10 officers.
Argumentative.
Let the lawyer present her statement, please.
There was 10 officers around the suspect and no one actually took the shot. My client was thinking to actually go back and actually kill the suspect from behind where a child would not get harmed in any way. But instead, the officer decided to use the taser over there. I'm asking you, when someone gets in danger, what would you recommend? Using a taser at that time or a gun? Tell me. It's one chance. I think he shouldn't be in jail. He shouldn't be over here either. I think he should be awarded for his bravery, what he thought, what he did. He killed a person who tried to kill a child. A child is in critical surgery right now. He's in hospital just because officer decided to use the taser and not a gun.
Alright, ma'am. You may go ahead and sit down, please.
Thank you.
To the officer that just asked if they could say something, if you're one of the witnesses, I can go ahead and call you to the stand. You can go ahead and present your.
Alrighty, so you're talking to
Yep.
me, correct?
Yes, the
where do you want me
witness.
exactly?
You just go to the stand,
Sir.
front center.
Judge,
Yes.
I believe we called the witness to the stand.
I would agree.
I would.
This is not how this works. I don't think you call him. I think we call him to the stand. You ask us to call.
They call him to the stand.
Alright,
Yeah.
You wait for the DA to present their witness statements and such, and bring the
Yeah,
witness up.
sorry to interrupt,
You
but
kind of skipped the order.
I never been to the courtroom, so I'm so new to
You're
this.
good.
So give me some slack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
Alright.
go sit down.
You can go ahead and sit down.
Okay.
The DA will call you and
Yeah. So first it's opening statements,
It's
then
Williams.
presentation of evidence, witness statements. So you kind of skipped over the first hump, but just proceed to the second hump. Is my first idea. Judge, it's up to you.
You gotta call the DA up now to present their evidence against me.
Yep. Yeah, you may come up to present your evidence.
I would like to call this officer right here. What's your name?
Williams.
Officer Williams or Marshall Williams to the stand.
That'd be Marshall Smith.
Marshall
It's
Smith.
No, it's the Williams. It's Williams, not Smith this time.
Wait,
ma'am.
It's the female, not the male sitting. No,
Sorry.
the female. The female's the one
female.
we wanted.
Wait, no, I wanted the male. Whoever tased the guy.
Okay, so the male. Okay, come over here.
Please, yes.
Yeah, that's awkward.
All right. To the left
All right,
side.
sir. I'll be taking your firearm from you since you're entering.
It was. It's been taken already. I just haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
With me?
All right.
Come with
So.
No, come with
yeah.
me. Yeah, I'm here for a reason.
Hey, by the way, we ask you questions.
Go ahead and sit right here.
Judge, do I have permission to ask questions? To the
Yes, you do.
No, but he's not ready. He's not under oath.
He's ready now. Oh, yeah.
No, he's
yeah,
not.
that's right, good.
Okay, I need you to raise your right hand.
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible.
Hey, what do you?
Do you swear?
A witness for?
I was actually one of the officers there.
Yeah.
No, one installed
Okay.
it.
Do you swear under the court of law to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and anything that's not the truth?
I swear to tell everything but the truth. Sorry, everything but that's the truth.
Okay. He's under oath. So fucked up.
Hey, that works.
Do I have permission to ask question?
Are you ready, witness?
Yes, you're on.
All right, District Attorney, you may ask. You may question the witness.
Okay. Obviously, you know my name. My name's Jack. The district. Okay. Continuing. Okay. So, explain why you tased the suspect and why you thought you were correct in doing so, please.
Now, normally with us, we are normally trained with using guns. We are not trained as much with the with using a taser. Most time, we rarely even use a taser, and that would be the only thing that would be handled. That is currently was in my hand. So with what I decided to do was, this being the officer that is close enough with a taser reach and no of the other officers, I saw that the suspect.
Why I just teleported?
So it'll just say my eyes just deciding to do that.
Yeah,
part.
sorry, I got teleported by someone. Continue.
Then with all that happening, I decided to a little bit panic because with what I normally do use a pistol as my main weapon. I never rarely use a taser. So with that, a little bit of mistaken of a taser and a pistol, and I decided to fire the shot with basically almost at his head.
Okay. So in your eyes, you were trained to whenever you see a gun, or in that sense of having something in your hand, which was the taser at that time, you proceeded to pull the trigger on your taser, and at that point, you believed that that was justified in the sense of you were going to subdue the suspect in that time, correct?
That will be correct.
Okay. So that was your attempt of subduing the suspect?
Yes.
And you didn't think about whenever you tased him, you were just under stress that you possibly could have pulled the trigger?
I did pull the trigger. It was loaded on purpose as well.
No,
it's just how we were trained.
I'm saying you didn't think about the suspect was going to pull the trigger?
No, I'm
so
positive if he did pull the trigger, more than likely his arm would have probably went off more to the right or to the ground, not at at the kid.
Okay, so and your training, you were trained. You were trained to whenever you see a weapon, in that case it was a firearm, to try to subdue the suspect, which was using your taser at the time.
Yes, that's how we've been trained, and that's how we've been doing it for a while. And I would also like to point this out. What made me got the taser out was because at first the subject that was had the kidnapped was did not have a gun at the moment and just promptly just picked the kid up.
Okay, so if when you were under stress, you thought that was the correct thing to do at that moment in time, is to try to again subdue the suspect. Am I correct?
We were trying to at any point, if it's necessary, always going to pull a trigger if you see a gun pointed at someone or just got pulled out, if that would be a taser or a gun, because most of the time the either the suspect will fire but will miss whoever they're trying to shoot at, because it will go off to either down to their hip or leg, or will be shot somewhere else, missing anybody in the direction.
So you're saying if whenever you do tase them, in that point of time, their hand would have moved up and not locked in one position, correct?
Yes, it would not been locked in a position and would have probably went either down to their side, either hitting me in the vest or hitting the ground. Okay. It would rarely would hit the person that they do have at gunpoint.
Okay, Judge, I'm done with all my questionings. They can have the cross examination.
All right.
Hey, do you want my side of the story?
I think I understand.
You do one at a time, and then you switch between the two. Now it's my lawyer's turn to either call their witness or call me.
So
What? Why are you sleeping on me, man?
Can I?
What?
It's my time to speak.
I'm all the way over here. What you talking about?
People in the jury,
Gentlemen.
please be seated.
Yes, please.
This man was just laying on me. I don't know if he got.
I would.
All right. The accused defendant's lawyer, you may come to the stand for cross-examination.
I would like to put my client on stand.
That's a negative.
you have to cross-examine the witness. So you're gonna go ask questions to that witness and explain your.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go question the witness that's up
Oh,
there.
oh.
You get to call your witness, then you get to call your whatever.
We're all learning. Don't worry.
AOG court system.
He's number 13.
Are you the person who tased the suspect?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you think about tasing the suspect at that time?
With our training and everything, we are told if there's going to be a weapon pull, it'd be best option to be tasing the person who pulled out the weapon, in order to instead of having them dead on scene, have them at least spend their time that they're supposed to go into. Along with
Objection.
that would be the weapon I did have at the
Objection.
moment.
Can we get this guy out of the court? That's sleeping. The judge.
Sir, in the jury, please, please wake up, sir.
Hey. Huh? On my fault.
Get him out.
It's the jury. You can't just get him out.
No.
Sir,
Don't
Contempt
touch
of
me.
court.
please remain seated. Please not fall asleep while this court session is
Yes,
in
Your Honor.
progress.
My apologies, Your Honor.
All right, please be seated.
May I ask one more question? Isn't it like, if the suspect is dangerous to any other human being, aren't you allowed to use deadly force? Like, aren't you allowed to use a gun instead of a taser? Is that a yes or no? I just want to know that. Yes or no?
It actually would be more a complicated process. The triangle with Jeopardy and some more stuff like that that has to go through. And from what we know, we do not have any proof that he has shot anyone yet.
So, I just want to know, is that a yes or no?
That would be that'd probably be a yes, because it would probably bypass
Yes.
the.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. That's all. That's what I wanted to hear. Jury, you just heard the person over here who tased the suspect. He said,
Objection! You're not allowed to talk to the thing unless you're in opening statement or closing argument.
okay. So
Are you
he just said a yes, whereas he should have used a gun. He used a taser instead. Okay, that's all. I don't have any other questions. That's all. I rest my case. Yeah.
No, Your Honor. May I just say one thing along with that?
yes, you may.
So when it comes to pulling out your taser or your gun, at the time I had the taser already pulled out. The suspect just took out a gun, and I would not be someone who would take the 5 seconds that could have possibly saved someone's life. I would not take the 5 seconds to change over to my gun and unholster it and reholster my taser. I'd like to say that.
Judge?
Yes?
Question the witness on the stand.
Cough, cough. I don't think that's how it works, but I mean,
I would like to question him again if I can.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Am I not allowed to?
No, you have a speaker, which Holland would be your speaker.
Yeah. So you're basically district. I'm the lawyer for the district attorney. If that makes
I'm not allowed to question.
You're not allowed to speak, really.
With that
no.
said, that would be the
Unless I
reason
call you to the
why
stand.
I did the taser, not use any lethal force.
Okay, so now you would call him off the stand, and then
yeah, let's go.
And then the whatever would call the thing.
You keep saying that thing. What does that mean?
The
Please be seated.
The criminal.
You called the jury box the thing too.
The thing. All right. All right.
All right. I'm sorry, officer.
Out over there.
Okay. To district attorney, do you have any more witnesses that you would like to call to the stand?
No, they're supposed to call their witnesses.
I understand. I was just asked by
It
this
goes
officer
back
here.
and forth.
Yep.
They call.
I'm sorry.
Please.
I'm confused. Am I?
No.
Sorry, sir, I'm confused. Am I allowed to call myself up, or am I gonna be called?
No,
up?
No, you'll be called up.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I got confused. My apologies.
All right. Here, friend. Now you go up and you call your witness, which I believe would be me.
It was to the defendant's lawyer. You may call your first witness to the stand.
I'd like to call Williams. That is the lady over there.
Ma'am, earlier you requested that you would like your client to come to the stand. Is that correct?
They would like to take me my
Yes,
firearm.
but I would like to bring the witness first, just to clear the case. And in the last, I would like my client to be put on stand.
Okay, to the district. Okay, yep. You may proceed.
Yep.
Please take a seat.
She's getting sworn in. Sit down.
Okay.
DA, sit down.
Sit down.
DA,
Defendant's lawyer.
sit.
Defendant's lawyer.
She wouldn't sit. She would wait while
Go.
she gets sworn in. No, she wouldn't sit. She would wait while she gets sworn in before she starts questioning. She doesn't have
She
to
wouldn't
sit.
come up to the stand though. You need permission.
She would already be up there.
Continue.
Ma'am, can you raise your right hand?
Okay.
Do you, Mrs. Williams, solemnly swear that you shall state the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
We continue.
All right, lawyer of the accused, you may come to the stand to question the witness.
Can I go now?
Yes, that is what I said.
Okay.
You can come to. Yep.
Ma'am, were you there when the child got abducted?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you see fellow officer using a taser?
At that moment in time, I was chasing the suspect. I was calling over my radio. I did see him at the moment in time.
Tell me one thing. At that time, if someone's life is in danger, would you recommend someone using a taser or a gun at that time?
I would recommend a gun at the moment in time, but if you don't mind me asking, which moment in time are you talking about? Are you talking about when he was standing still or when he was running?
When he pulled his gun out at the
Okay.
child, sorry.
Alright, so you're talking about when he was standing still.
Yep.
Okay. At that moment in time, just different situations. What I think I think the officer did the correct way, in my opinion. Because if we would have shot
I'm sorry, lady, but I didn't ask you which is the correct way. I'm asking,
I apologize.
what should an officer do over
Objection,
there?
argumentative. Objection, argumentative.
Okay.
Please, please let the lawyer present questions to the witness.
I just have a question. When you see a suspect have a gun, what would you pull out? Your gun or your taser?
My weapon.
Okay. If you have a taser out and the suspect pulled out his gun, would you switch your taser to a gun?
Yes.
No. Did you think the suspect could actually shoot? Suspect is going to shoot when he actually shot the child, or did he actually shoot when the taser was used on him?
When the taser was deployed, I did not hear a shot until a few seconds after.
I'm sorry. I'll repeat my question again. Did the suspect shot the child because a taser was shot at him, or did the suspect shot the child because he was gonna shoot the child? Should I rephrase my question again?
If you can rephrase that for me.
Okay, sure. Do you think at that moment when the suspect had a child in his hand, do you think he was gonna pull the trigger for sure? Were you sure about it?
I was for sure the suspect would pull the trigger.
You was not sure. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I was sure he was gonna pull that trigger.
You were sure. But did you know when?
I have the right to remain silent.
Okay. My next question is, did this suspect shot the child after taser was shot or before the taser was shot?
Ma'am, I believe he pleads the fifth. You would like to remain silent this time.
Okay. That's all. Those are my questions.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Just But am I allowed to ask him for the other person to come up, like the other district attorney to come up and ask him for he can ask me questions, or is that's not how it works?
That's not how it works.
Darn it.
I mean,
Might have
we
it.
could.
That's not how it works, but I mean, we could do.
I mean-
Hold on.
People.
Wait, no.
Next-
The DA would cross-examine him at this time.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
lawyer
we
is not a
should.
DA. My lawyer is a defense attorney.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm well, whoever's number 13 is.
So,
I'm confused.
yeah,
If
Ethan,
you
you
want
go up
number
and
7,
talk.
Yeah. So
No,
lawyers
Ethan would
only-
go up and talk.
cross-examine, and that's up to the
Alright.
DA.
Yep. All right, district attorney, you may come to the stand right now for cross-examination.
Thank you, Judge. Right. All right. So, as you would say in your training, if you can one of the big men in this room clear area, please?
Can we have someone investigate the loud noises coming from the outside?
Somebody.
Okay, never mind. No, never mind. Okay,
Somebody
okay.
clog the toilet or what?
Order in the court! Order in the court!
Breaking news.
All right.
You may
All right.
proceed.
Okay. All right. So
I hope that wasn't miss.
Order in the court, please. Let's proceed.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Attorney?
all right. So in your training, you would state, would you state that if you have in your hand a taser and someone's pointing a gun at you, you would use that taser to try to subdue that suspect at that time? Yes or no?
Yes.
And you wouldn't take the 5 seconds it would take to pull your firearm out, correct?
Yes.
Okay. In that circumstances, do you believe that officer was correct in tasing him because he did pull out a firearm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If that was you with the taser in your hand at that time, hold on 1 second. Let me look at the evidence. But I believe you did state, I don't know if this was you, but it was another officer on scene. It wasn't this exact wording, but rephrase it. It was, let's slow down and start talking to the suspect, right? I don't know if that was you.
Yes, sir, that was me.
Okay. In that situation, you believed, did you think that you were going to start trying to talk to the suspect?
At the moment in time, yes. May I explain myself a little bit more? Does it work like that or no?
No. So I'm just asking you a question.
Okay, gotcha.
And you can explain your answers, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So, at that time, again, what the officer that is sitting back there, the marshal, you believe was correct? At that time, to try to subdue the suspect.
Yes, sir. At the moment of times, I thought it was correct because at the moment in time when he was shot that weapon and took that kid, he would have had a better chance to tase him instead of us shooting him at the moment in time for better reasons.
Judge, I am done with questionings.
You may be seated. All right. Please be seated. Ma'am, are you okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Stand by. Just seeing what that individual walking out the door is doing.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. My apologies, Honor.
Yep. Witness, you may be seated.
Okay.
Yeah, like you may go back to your area.
Okay.
Hey, is everyone okay with me going to be the SWAT officer, and then having him take over district attorney, the person that left me?
Me?
No.
Killer Stone. He's talking about Killer Stone
Never
taking
mind,
over
never
the attorney.
Oh, thank you.
All right, defense attorney, you may come up to the stand, please.
I would like to put my client on stand now.
Yes, yeah, that is okay. Yep. As for this, your client is basically serving as a witness.
Yes.
You know the drill.
I do. Here you go. Oh, am I not being sworn in?
Yeah, you sit on the seat first.
All right. District Attorney.
uh,
Oh, sorry. No, you go ahead.
Do you, Dats, swear in the name of God that you will state the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Objection. Incorrect oath.
Overruled.
It's awkward.
All right. District Attorney, you may come up to the stand for questioning.
No, defendant.
I meant defense attorney. That's what I meant.
Question.
Would you mind telling me what happened?
What
At
happened
the
was I was.
Shout. Person on the stand. Shout.
Sorry about that. What happened was I was at the police station getting ready to go on patrol at Mission Row Police Department. I had just left the lobby where there was 2 kids playing around, screwing around in the lobby. They left. I was getting ready for my patrol, and while turning on my radio, I heard that a kid had just been kidnapped in front of the station. So I drove my patrol vehicle over. They started chasing him. I believe they were heading westbound down Vespucci Boulevard. I cut him off and cornered him at, I believe the postal was 210. At which point I got out of the vehicle. The person who kidnapped the child, who I believe was 8 years old, maybe, he was young, pulled a gun out and put the gun to the child's head. At which point I started fumbling around in my car trying to grab my patrol rifle, because the man holding the child was in front of me, but I was kind of like behind him in a way. I was off to the side. I could see his back while he was looking at all the other officers. So I was going to grab my patrol rifle and just take the shot because there's a young child with a gun to his head. So at which point I heard a taser go off as I was turning the safety off and a gun discharge at the same time. I realized it was the kid being shot and the suspect being tased. At which point another officer pulled the suspect away, started treating him. At which point I walked over to the officers treating the child and asked him if he was alive. At that point, the officers had told me he was not alive. At which point I walked over and may have killed the person who shot the child simply for money.
Objection. Misleading.
That's exactly what happened.
Hey.
Misleading at the end part.
Go ahead.
He did shoot the person 3 times.
I said
maybe.
Okay. You may be seated. Not yet. Yeah, no, you continue standing, defense attorney. Do you have any more questions?
So, did you actually kill this? Why did you kill this suspect?
I believe he just took a child's life, and I realized I had no choice. I believe I may have cracked under pressure.
I see. If you would have been there on time, would you have had saved the child?
Yeah, if it was 5 seconds later, I would have shot the suspect dead. But seeing somebody decided to use a taser, causing a child to be harmed, I'm very surprised I'm the one on stand and not him for using a less than lethal on somebody who had a lethal weapon on a child's head. Yes, I would have stopped the suspect.
That's all. I rest my case here.
All right. Defense attorney, you may be seated.
Call the DA now.
All right. Yep. I understand. I know. The district attorney, you may come up to the stand for cross-examination.
You don't got water in this place? It's about to get heated.
There's 5 on your desk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, sir.
6.
All right. How many years of on this force have you been? How many years have you been on the force?
I think 14.
You've been on the force for 14 years, and you can't control your anger.
Argumentative.
Sir, yes, I can.
You can.
But
okay. But what? So why did you
No,
decide
never mind.
to walk over to the suspect and put 3 shots?
At the time, I believe he just took a child's life for absolutely no reason.
Okay, and you decided to go ahead. You decided to go ahead and be the court and decide his fate. At that
No,
time?
sir.
You didn't.
No, sir.
So what do you call you shooting him in the head 3 times?
I
You're
take
not
back
talking.
my last answer.
Okay. So what did so you sorry.
Sir,
so I'll
do you have
restate the
kids?
question. I'm asking you the questions. So if you were in that situation again, would you done anything different?
No, sir.
You wouldn't.
No, sir, and I don't think any other law enforcement officer would, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So so again, you have 14 years on the force, correct?
Yes, sir.
As you stated. What rank are you?
I'm a sergeant.
Were you? Okay, you're a sergeant. You're a sergeant in the Los Angeles Police Department.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you decided to walk over to the suspect and put 3 shots into the head because he killed someone, correct? Even though that was a child.
Yes, sir.
And you shot him because you felt that what he did to the child was not warranted.
Absolutely ridiculous, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so again, you felt that was needed, so you did almost roadside court, as I would say, and chose his
No,
fate.
sir. Yes, sir, I did do that.
You chose his fate. So again, you chose that you chose that he was going to be deceased at that time and day. So you go ahead and chose this fate, and you walked over to him and put 3 fatal shots into his head, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Judge, I'm done with all my questioning.
How fucking argumentative is that?
I don't know, but she doesn't object to anything. Have a great day on jail, buddy. Dude, there could be so many objections in that statement.
Damn, that was
Your Honor, you should overrule that statement. You can.
Can you repeat that, sir?
I recommend you overrule that whole examination.
No.
Can I ask you why you're currently drinking an alcoholic beverage in a city
I don't think he's
courtroom?
doing that, Judge. I don't see anything in his hands.
Yeah, I don't see anything in his hands.
Yeah, you're drinking an alcoholic beverage in my spectacles, sir.
In my spectacles, I'm holding a phone.
All right.
On my game.
All right. The
Your
witness.
Honor, I'd also like to confirm that he is holding a phone.
He's holding a phone. Okay, I don't know what I'm seeing then. All right.
Your Honor, are you all right today? Do you need a DUI test?
Order in the court.
Let's get back in character.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, order in the court. All right, witness, you may return to your seat.
I'm the defendant, damn it.
Boo.
All right. We're going to go ahead and proceed to the closing statement. If there are no... okay. Are there any witnesses that...
Yes.
Oh, okay. You may call a witness to the stand as well.
I would like to call this man right here.
Is that going to be the assistant?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You may come to the stand.
Swear him in.
Yeah, shut up. All right, take a seat. Take a seat.
Order in the court.
Honor, can you strike him for disorderly conduct and/or contempt?
Strike you for disorderly conduct. For
prosecution.
No.
District attorney.
No, I do not.
We continue.
All right, let's go ahead and
Alright.
continue.
Do you, Mr. Killerstone, solemnly swear in the name of God that you will affirm that you will state the truth, nothing but the truth, and the whole truth?
I swear I will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
There you go.
All right. All right, District Attorney, you may come to the stand for questioning.
All right. You were prior law enforcement, correct? Or you were a law enforcement officer before? Hello?
Yes, I
Sir?
will.
You were. Okay. So, in your opinion, if you had a taser as your primary, which would be in your hand at that time, you would have pulled the trigger if that suspect would have pulled out a gun, correct?
Yes.
Judge, I am done with all my questioning.
All right, you may be seated. All right, you may be seated. The witness, come back. Witness.
Yeah, you're getting cross-examination. Go back.
Yep. No, I need you to come back to the
Come on,
stand,
bud.
witness.
Come on, up. Let's go. Move it. Let's go. Come on, bud. You can do it. There we go. Good boy.
All right, you may be
sir.
seated. Defense attorney, you may come to the stand for cross-examination.
Do you think what my client did was... If you would have been there, do you think you would have used a taser or a gun?
I believe if I would have switched to a gun,
Yep.
I would have not enough time to subdue the threat and the possibly resulting in the death of the child. Therefore, I believe that in that situation, I would have pulled the trigger on my taser, hoping
So
that
you are
other
telling
officers...
me... No. So you are telling me that the
Argumentative?
suspect...
Objection.
So you are telling me this
Overruled.
the suspect would have actually pulled the trigger even if you wouldn't have pulled the taser. He would have shot the child.
Well,
Are you 100%
no,
sure? Can you give me 100% surety over
I can't be
there?
100% sure. I can't be 100% sure in any law enforcement situation with a deadly weapon such as a gun, and we always see the worst case
So you're
scenario.
giving me your statement on how much percent. You can't be 100% sure. So there is at least 0.1% chance a child would have survived there if the officer wouldn't have used taser. Did the officer try to negotiate?
Argumentative.
May I finish my
Proceed.
statement?
Yes.
Yes, you may finish your statement.
I don't believe any law enforcement officer would give a suspect with a deadly weapon the benefit of the doubt, hoping that they won't use their deadly weapon and kill someone. So we always think of the worst case scenario, and the worst case scenario here was the child possibly dying. So we have to do everything we can to subdue the threat.
I just want my answer in yes or no. My next question's answer in yes or no. Do you think a negotiation over there would have actually given other officers arrive on time, and that could have prevented or pushed a bit more further in time? If negotiation would have been tried by the officers, do you think that? Yes or no?
I don't understand the question.
If the officers would have tried to negotiate with the suspect, do you think the time would have pushed a bit, and my client, who was 5 seconds late on the scene, he would have arrived on time?
Argumentative.
It's fine. I can answer. I believe that is possible. The
So that is a
suspect
yes.
may, or it's an open question. I believe. I don't think it has a yes or a no answer. I believe that it is possible that the suspect would have not shot, but there's always this possibility that he could have used a weapon on the child.
So the possibility was there if negotiation would have been handled properly. Correct?
Can you ask the question again, please?
Sure. I'll rephrase my question. If negotiation would have taken place, if the officer would have tried to negotiate, there's a possibility the child might have not got shot at that moment.
I believe that's a leading question. You're trying to get an answer out of me, but I've said my position on that there is a possibility that the suspect would have not shot, but I believe that there's also a possibility that he could have used a weapon on the child, and we need to take that in account when dealing with these type of situations.
Okay, one last question. Did the officer who actually used the taser try to negotiate?
In that sort of situation, I don't see why one would try to negotiate with a suspect who has a deadly weapon and the opportunity to kill a child and murder someone.
So you're saying if someone tries to negotiate, then you don't think it's going anywhere and they should just try to use whatever force they have, even if they know they have a taser in hand and not a gun in their hand. That's what you're saying?
Is that a question?
Yes. Yes or no?
I think you're changing my...
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Confusing. Objection confusing.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and end questioning. Defense attorney, you may be seated.
Okay.
All right, the witness right here, you may be seated back in your panel over there.
Let's go.
Hey, witness, you can stand and then go be seated next to your partner over there. Hello?
I think your brain. Oh.
He left.
Okay, so yeah.
It's okay. We
He
still have
crashed.
another district attorney. It's all good. You're not.
Ethan, you're on Whisper again. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I can't remember. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and begin our closing argument. District attorney, you may proceed.
Jury, obviously you've seen everything that would have happened. The officer, or the assistant district attorney, was a police officer in the past time that you could have saw that he would have done the same thing if he would have had a taser in his hand. He would have tried to subdue the situation. Judge, and I hope you see that the same way. In this situation, that officer should have never stepped over that that suspect and put 3 rounds, no matter the point of view of his what he believes should have happened. Should have been taken down in a courtroom just like we are in right now. I hope you see my point of view and where that man is wrong. Everyone, judge, that man is guilty, and he should be pressed to the highest of charges. He killed a man, and it is a possibility that the kid and the suspect would have survived if that man would have not shot him 3 times in the head. I'm done with my argument.
I'm back.
All right, you may be seated.
Yeah, you're fine. We're all good. Just sit down.
All right. Please be seated.
Do you want to continue with that?
No, you're fine.
I was.
It was
No,
over.
we
It was
we
over.
ended the questioning.
Yeah, you're all good.
Yep. All right, defense attorney, you may proceed. Oh, that's a gun. Oh,
It is a gun.
Shut up. Shut up.
Hey.
Jay, what the officer didn't do, what he should have done, used a gun instead of a taser. My client did that. He thought a child died on his watch and he couldn't survive that thought in his head. That is the reason he went there, actually pushed the officer, and then shot the suspect 3 times. But his intention was, what was going on in his mind was the child. The child was dead just because another officer chose to use a taser instead of a gun. And he thought a child died over there. I just ask, just put yourself, just think about my client. What he did was, in his mind, is the right thing at that time. That's all I'll say. I played my client to be not guilty. That's all.
All right, you may be seated. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hold, and we're gonna get the jury's opinion. I believe that is the next process, correct?
I believe I would have a closing statement as well.
Wait, do we both have closing statements, or is it just you? I think it's just you, right?
You already said yours.
That was a closing argument.
It's the same thing, except mine would be a statement because I'm not arguing, I'm stating.
Okay.
Okay, so he would have
All
a
right.
closing.
Yeah. All right. So the accused or defendant, you may come up to give your closing statement to the jury.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yep.
I missed the chair.
Yeah.
But
are you okay? I saw you fell on the
Yeah, I'm
ground
okay.
there.
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right.
So what we are trying to do, me and my attorney, is not convince you I did not do the crime. We are asking for sympathy. A child had a gun pointed to his head. I easily could have prevented that child from ever getting hurt, but somebody tased him. I was told the child died. This child is like an 8-year-old boy. If any of you have children, you should understand, as a parent, that you'd want that subject that hurt your child to be dealt with properly. And shooting a child in the head, changing that 8-year-old child for the rest of his life, for however long that could be, he may die early because of it. You don't know. He could have, as I thought, he died then. We're not here to persuade that I didn't do the crime. It's obvious I did the crime. I confess to the crime every time I talk to anyone about the crime, including the detective, the attorneys, and to you. We're asking for sympathy. That is a child. who got shot because an officer under my watch tased him while he had a gun to the child's head.
Objection. Admitted to the crime. Admitted to the crime and said the defendant said not guilty. Did you not plead not guilty?
Okay, hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. As as the defense attorney, Kirk said, you pled not guilty, correct?
Correct.
Right, but you just admitted to the crime, sir. Is that also correct?
No, we didn't plead not guilty. We pleaded guilty, I believe.
No, sir.
We're arguing going to jail.
Sir, your defense attorney pleaded not guilty.
She misspoke. Then it wasn't supposed to be not guilty.
Oh, sir. Sir. See, here's the thing. Your defense attorney, has the power to, plead guilty or not guilty.
I agree. I think there was a miscommunication.
Well, that miscommunication may cost you, sir. All right. What we're gonna go?
Can I at least finish my closing statement? Damn
yes.
it.
You may.
Before I was
continue,
rudely interrupted by the entire courtroom.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you can continue.
Anyways, like I was saying, a child with a gun to his head. The subject had already been contacted by somebody to negotiate with him to slow everything down, and he was starting to listen and try to negotiate. At which point he was tased because that's when he presented the firearm instead of shot. He should have been shot. He was already communicating with the negotiators, not as if he wanted to work something out, which would have bought more time when there was an easier solution to make sure the person, the real victim, the child, wouldn't have been injured. That's all I have.
All right. You may be seated.
I've got a question.
Yes. Proceed.
I know I'm speaking out of order, but are we disregarding the whole part where he pled?
Yes.
Listen, that's not important. They just need to decide if I'm going to jail or not. Damn it.
All right. You please be seated, sir. All right.
There wasn't enough planning time for this shit.
Members of the jury, please follow me.
I'll be in
I feel
This
like
rather
my legs
note
are solid ice.
on it. A pin broke.
I think we lost like 3.
What are you talking to me like that for?
Cameraman,
Damn.
you're on the jury now. Congratulations.
Yeah,
You're in the jury. Go.
Jury
I'm
duty.
Hello, Mr. Soup.
I don't know if that means
Yeah, Your Honor.
To be fair, we only had like 3 minutes to
All right.
work on this.
Hello, Your Honor, Mr. Soup.
Yep. Do we have another person?
Don't worry.
Yeah, let
the
me
jury?
get the other camera guy. I guess we're
All right.
or I mean he wasn't here for the whole time. But.
Oh, he's coming.
Honorable Mr. Soup.
I mean,
supposed to have some more jurors.
Change 8.
As well.
Okay, hold on. I just want to
I
say
didn't
my
want to
side of
call
the
that
story.
because I never read
Hold
your
on.
rights, but you don't have the right to remain silent as a police officer.
Here's the thing. I want to say my side of the story so bad because I want to.
Ma'am, please sit down.
Can I go out? I have a call to me.
I only got
Yeah.
questioned.
I'd
I
like
know
to
we
go
got
get a
a
glass
full
of
stop.
water since the judge is
I believe we are on recess.
There are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles of water right here.
Defendant is guilty or not guilty?
I'm gonna win this.
You, at number 16. Do you believe that the defendant is guilty or not guilty?
What the?
Wait, who are you again?
Your Honor.
Are you there, Daniel?
Okay.
Yeah,
Look.
Just ignore him.
What's happening?
So you were the one that did taste.
Yes, which would be in my eyes with how the gun was pointed and everything.
Sir? Okay. What do you think, sir?
I say guilty.
You say guilty? Okay.
Yep.
What do you say? What do you say, sir?
I say not guilty.
All right. Go ahead and stay here. I'm gonna inform.
Can you announce
them,
it like it's a split decision?
About to
Like
be.
a UFC fight.
a split decision.
I didn't hear. What'd you say, Mr. Greenhair?
I
You
can't.
say guilty or
It's-
not guilty?
Contempt at court.
He said
Wait,
not
did
guilty.
you said guilty? He said. What did you say, sir? In the green hair?
Disorderly conduct.
Not guilty.
What? How is that?
You said
Well,
not
that's it
guilty.
then.
Okay.
We don't have beyond reasonable doubt.
Yeah, so say it's a split decision. Please.
Sir, I
Build up some-
can't do that. It's a 2-to-1
build
vote,
up-
sir.
Yeah. Well, yeah, split decision of not guilty.
hearsay,
We gotta build up some hype.
I'm
dude.
suing you.
There's
Make it,
cameras
make
Okay.
it like
in the courtroom.
intriguing.
There's a camera
Hey,
right
can we
there
have
that's
some
been
help?
running.
You can
There's
take
cameras
this
in the
if you want.
courtroom.
Need help.
Oh,
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna say it was like
don't
2-1 or
arrest me
something. So
due
you,
to hearsay.
All right.
I
We'll-
was a
we'll-
lawyer
we'll
for
make it a
about 5
second.
minutes,
Hold
alright?
on.
So we're
Know my
making,
laws.
if we make it a
Yeah.
split decision. Oh! Shots fired!
Relax. No, disregard it. Disregard it.
Is that
everyone
up to you,
disregard it.
Honorable Mr. Suit, to be
Everyone
young?
well,
disregard
it's
it. Everyone just
Oh.
disregard it.
Help.
well,
Oh,
a
disregard.
split.
oh.
Oh, it's God.
Disregard
Hey.
what?
Hey Ripley, just so you know, there's a modder.
Son of a
where's-
bitch.
If you go right out the courtroom, you'll see
Oh
what
my
I'm
God,
talking
they're
about.
coming.
Just shoot him.
Stop shooting.
Someone
Can you
uncuff me.
bring us in there?
What the flip?
Help.
What is this?
You're under arrest.
How?
Wait,
No,
stop.
I'm not.
Stop.
Hold on.
Can we get this out of here?
There's
Oh, it's a modder. We can't.
I'm gonna drag you through. Can you see through? Can you see? Drag me. Drag me. Yeah, thank you.
Does this go outside? No, it does.
Thank you. We got a modern.
let's go ahead and have everyone-
Wait, can we get everyone?
Hey,
Can
we
we
got a modern.
drag everyone in here? No, I think we're good if we just drag everyone in.
Yeah, we can finish this up at least.
Discontinue his
Oh,
rights,
well,
or
we
I
have
will
2
sue
staff
you
members
for
involved. They're gonna have to
Okay,
figure it out.
hey, let's.
Hey, everyone, please remain
No,
seated. Hey, let's
hey,
stop arrest.
stop cuffing him, let's
Stop
go.
arrest. Stop arrest. Let's
Yeah,
proceed.
just.
Uncuff. Thank you.
Alright.
Go ahead, everyone.
Oh.
All right,
Ow.
everyone, go back to their positions, please.
Ow.
Hey,
You guys kicked the wrong
can
modder,
you
by the
proceed
way.
back to your seat or wherever you were standing previously, sir.
I mean, the thing's gonna still say.
Yeah, I
there
thought I got
unless someone
promoted,
could
my bad.
clear-
No, you.
It doesn't matter. It's outside.
Do I need to go back to the camera?
Yes, please go back. To
Fuck.
Hey, that language is not appropriate.
Objection.
Alright.
Confusing.
Without the C.
Shut up.
All right, everyone. Hey, order in the court. Order in the court. Please remain seated.
You missed it, dude. I got promoted.
If you allow me to get my sit
That's fine,
emote real
yeah.
quick.
All right. As for now, the court finds the defendant, Dat Subaru, guilty of murder in the 2nd degree.
Whoa.
And if you look at the penal code,
Stop
I'm not
clapping.
sure what
Contempt of court.
penal code we go off of. But
Yeah, I got it.
Hold on,
I'll
hold on.
look
Can
at that.
I intervene
Yep.
here?
who wants to intervene?
The Weasel News guy I got on the jury duty. I'm pretty sure you have that backwards.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure you have that backwards.
What do you mean, sir?
2 of the 3 of us voted not guilty.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 voted not guilty.
Sir, I thought 2 out of 3 voted guilty. They pled guilty, sir.
They're stating it
That-
now that they did not.
Me and Mr. Greenhair voted not guilty.
Okay, sir, I understand that, but the defendant pleaded guilty, sir.
Their-
Which means,
Their
yes.
job is to decide if I go to jail or not. Not
Yeah.
if I'm guilty of the crime. And if they,
Yeah.
But at the
if
end,
they
at,
agree not guilty, then I'm not guilty.
Do we need to
at the end of the day, if it's my courtroom, if I have the enough evidence, right, and the evidence that shows that you're guilty, plus you pleaded guilty, that it does give me the right
The
to
jury decides
sentence
that.
you.
Sir,
Sir,
with all
If
due
they-
respect, Mr. Judge,
If they said not
though
guilty,
he-
I'm not guilty.
though he
It would
may commit the crime, the jury is up to decide if he does deserve the time.
I'm sorry, but the jury is the one should decide, not the judge.
will you stop whistling, please?
I think we should go through.
Get him
vote
outta here.
again. I think we should
So,
go
Mr.
through.
Judge,
We might need to
whispering,
rehuddle.
sir.
We might
When
need a
he-
revote.
When he
Sir,
went to his
hold
trial,
on. I need order in the court.
guilty.
I need order in the court.
Mr.
The-
Judge, the jury
I-
decides if he gets the time. Please
Okay,
follow the law.
I
Oh
understand,
my God,
sir.
wow.
Okay?
Sorry to the judge.
If you guys are going to listen to what I'm saying, maybe you'd understand that. And I said order in the court, and you proceeded. Please remain silent. Thank you. All right.
Everyone disregard. Just keep going.
believe we said an act an act of terrorism outside.
Disregard it.
Sir, now the person, right, that is on the camera, the man in the tan suit, it was a 2-to-1 vote, all right, of not
It was a
guilty.
split decision. Fuck.
Yeah, you said split decision, so your argument is not adding up, sir.
Wait, yeah, split yeah, that means like it's not like 3 in all favor.
Okay, so if you're saying it's a split decision, wouldn't that make it my decision to?
I don't know. That's what they were saying. That
No, it would not
it's
make
up to
you.
the jury. I'm not sure.
That's what we were trying. That's what we were trying to go off of because we made it a split decision.
Your Honor,
so wouldn't.
Your Honor, one, even if it was a split decision, meaning that there's still a verdict, but not everyone voted for the same thing. Now, if it was a tie or a draw, then you would have the decision.
I think that's what he's trying to go at.
No.
It was not a tie or a draw. It was a split decision.
Which means out of 3, it wasn't.
Okay, sir. Are you saying that it's a draw, or are you saying that
It's a split decision?
I'm not questioning you, sir. I am questioning him.
No, like it's split. So like obviously 3, you can't have 3 split. You know. Well,
yeah.
You can. It can't be a tie.
Okay.
So what I meant by that is that it wasn't like all 3 saying yes or all 3 saying no.
I think we should get more people in the jury room. Like,
we have another camera guy here.
We need if we have 4 people, we can reevaluate. We can go ahead and do that.
Your Honor, that's kind of unconstitutional.
I vote for the blue line. I want the blue line should be jury then.
A lot more people here. Okay, sir. So, would you like me to proceed and have it as realistic as we can, sir, or would you like me to proceed and have it as a point where it's going to be?
Here. Can we just find this guy guilty? He did it.
No, sir. That's we gotta follow. We gotta follow what we're gonna do. So here's what we're gonna do. All right. We're gonna have these 4. All right. So the 2 cameramen, and then also these 2 part of the jury. We're gonna go ahead and reevaluate inside of the room over to my left.
You don't
vote.
me.
You don't vote for a jury.
I'm sorry?
I was talking to you. You don't vote for jury. You can appeal for a new judge.
Where's the 4th one? Where's the 4th one already here? 1, 2, 3.
Sir, you shouldn't even talk to me. Go away.
Hey, no.
Where's the 4th cameraman?
Stay away from you guys keep your distance.
Where is he?
He's over.
If he pled guilty at his hearing, he shouldn't go
That's
to
what I'm
trial.
saying. He shouldn't have a
know,
trial.
Yes, I would.
Hey, Mr. Green.
The jury's to decide if I go to jail.
Wait.
Yeah, but then what's
guilty.
the point of pleading guilty or not guilty if the jury decides it anyway?
They can.
You a fan of the
decide if I
Green
go to
Goblin?
jail or not?
Hey,
Sure.
I'm here.
where's the other? No, you're not supposed to be here. I go back to
The
your
guy,
seat.
hey, listen. The guy that was
Going to
with
jail
me
for
at the
crime.
back, he got teleported. So
If they voted
can someone
not
take him
guilty,
back? He's in the chat.
Hey, someone needs to teleport that man back.
Pleading guilty
Hey,
is
someone needs to
someone said
teleport the
you
other
go to trial.
cameraman back, please. Alright, here's what I want to know. Just like pausing the case real quick. Alright, what's the point of pleading guilty or not guilty if the jury decides it anyway?
It's called a sympathetic disposal.
Okay.
If basically it's like justable cause. I have justable cause to shoot the man because he pointed a gun. The jury has justable cause to clean the man of his charges because he did what's morally ethical.
Morally ethical, as in shooting a man 3 times in the head. Okay. All right. Can we go ahead and
That's
have?
up to the jury.
Can we have? Okay, please remain silent. Remain silent. Can we have the cameraman teleported back? He got teleported somewhere. It's
Where's
the guy
UrFriend?
optical.
Oh.
So it's gonna be. I don't know what ID it is. It's ID
6. ID 6.
6. Yep, we need him teleported. What was that?
When he did shoot was after
The
he
hell
was on the ground.
Loco got mad.
The taser.
First a bomb, and a UFO. Like, what is going on?
So that's
Big
Oh, Lord
Stay
have
in.
mercy.
Stay inside.
God damn it.
Get
Where's optical?
your friend. Can you TP optical,
He's
please?
stuck outside. He needs to get.
Yeah, sure.
All here. Start voting. Start voting.
No, they're not all here. I need the fourth person.
They're
I don't know where he
here.
is.
They're right
He's
there.
not. He's not
The
in
fourth person is not here.
One.
Optical. I need
Oh
optical.
my god. Oh my god.
Number 6.
Oh, it cleared area. Never mind. Sorry. Alright.
He's here. He's here.
Okay, he's here.
Go in.
Go optical. Go into the jury room.
I
Alright.
can't see anything.
All
The guy
right.
like broke my game. Where do I go?
There we go.
Attorney, get out.
Okay, follow me. Follow me. You see my name, purple thingy?
Optical, come.
Come on, follow me. Follow me. Yep, follow me. Follow me.
I don't know why you're standing.
Because I'm bringing the guy in. He can't see anything. That's
Okay, please sit down. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, assistant direct.
Who lagged out?
Dep-
Oh my
come here.
gosh, this is frustrating
Huh?
me now.
Come here. No, not you.
No, it wasn't.
it's just
It wasn't
the-
fair. We needed an
Come
even.
here.
That way we could have it to where it was an even vote. Wait for Ripley to get back in here.
Well, I'm confused now.
Hello?
You're the one that tased.
Well, didn't we already know?
How come you're not being questioned?
No,
That's my
we had
question.
to reevaluate it because we didn't have an even amount of
No,
people.
I'm
We
talking
needed
about
an even amount.
raising it up.
That way, there wouldn't be such as a 2-to-1 vote. It would be sort of like a 3-to-1 vote, or a 2-to-1, or a 2-to-2, whatever.
Okay, I got you. Okay, sorry, I had to confirm.
There he is.
All right. Once Ripley gets back in, we can do it.
Dude, I can't see anything. Like I'm like inside a building right now. There's someone's there's Rip right there. He's right down the road.
Absolutely guilty.
I can see through walls and stuff. What the heck? I'm like inside the building.
Where's that guy
Juror,
going?
Stay in here. Juror, stay in here now.
Sorry.
I lost my eyesight. I need escorted back to the cameras after this.
Okay.
There we go.
We're good. All right.
Make this.
Hey guys, form up in a line. Form up in a line. All right. Thank you. Yep. Guys. Okay. We don't need it to be cut in line. Yep.
Turn
All
your
right.
voice to,
ID.
turn your voice to whisper.
All right. ID 25. Make sure you have your voice on whisper.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So here's yeah. See, and you'll accept whatever the punishment.
Hey yo, get back from the jury room.
All right. So here's what.
Get back from
All
the
right,
jury room.
Excuse me.
Can we have people remain silent, please?
Get back from the jury room.
All right. ID 25. Do you find the do you believe the defendant
Get
is
back from
guilty
the
or
jury
not
room.
guilty?
Because I literally said, I literally said do not
Guilty.
You find him guilty?
Step back from the jury room.
All right. You,
I don't care.
I don't know what ID you are, but do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Not guilty. Okay.
Hey,
You
Trying
in
to
the
listen
suit.
into a closed
Do you
room.
find the defendant guilty
You
or
have
not
a
guilty?
bad haircut.
Is it me? Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
You
I'm talking
too.
to you.
Yeah, I find him guilty.
All right, you in the green hair. Do you
No,
find
he
the
does, I'm
defendant
saying
guilty or not
I
guilty?
break it down.
Not
If
guilty.
he's not guilty, I'm
too.
You said not guilty.
Well,
Yes,
it's
sir.
tied.
Okay. All right.
Can
Let's
someone
go ahead
help me?
and
I'm
does
blind.
that help it?
No,
I don't know.
That was.
What
I
did
don't-
you say?
I
He's- I
lost
don't
my
know.
eyesight. I need someone to drag
Did you
me
say
back to the
guilty or
courtroom.
not guilty?
He said not
It-
guilty. The one in the
it's
suit.
a
2-2.
2-2 vote. Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and proceed. We can proceed back.
He does have a valid point right there. He does have a valid point.
Yeah, I'll
All right.
drive it.
Please be seated.
Quiet, quiet, quiet.
Dude, there's homeless people under the map.
Your Honor, I'd like
They're
to
all
remind you,
down there,
click your U muscle.
Thank you.
There's like 8 helicopters.
Please be
crashing
seated.
to the roof.
All right. So out of the out of the 4 jurors that were in the meeting, it was a 2-2 vote. So it was a draw, which gives me the decision to presume the defendant guilty or not guilty.
Objection.
Proceed. Proceed.
It's a hung jury. We would have another.
No, just sit down.
Another trial.
He's gonna plead.
It's a hung jury.
Just sit
'Kay.
down. It's fine.
Okay.
It's not fine. It's a hung jury, sir.
Okay.
Shut up, canine officer.
Disregard my statement.
All right. There's too many people talking at once. You. No, the guy that said okay. All right. No, the guy that said objection. I'd like you to evaluate or not evaluate, elaborate on what you made an objection of.
I have been advised by my senior executive person to the right of me to remain silent. So I'd like to retract my statement made from this court. Thank you very much.
All right.
Explosions. Continue.
All right. Okay.
Sorry, that's just my phone. Left it on ring.
Sir, please silence your phone while this while the court is in session.
Yeah.
All right.
That.
I would like this canine officer to elaborate on the hung jury he was talking about.
When there is a hung jury, a retrial would be happening with a grand jury. So
Sir.
technically, even with these, even if it was a hung jury, you do not end up with a decision.
Yo, if I'm guilty, say I'm guilty. If I'm not guilty, I'm not guilty.
All right, I'm just going to explain now. We're not going to have an entire retrial due to the fact that this is a video game, and the court has decided that we find the defendant guilty of second-degree murder.
Yay.
All right, I'll deal with this one.
All right,
I'd like
sir.
to file a motion to court.
Sorry, sir. Can you...
Thank you.
You would like to speak, sir?
You tried, and I understand.
This one time made the right to
say
me.
something to the person who is guilty.
You may not.
A hung jury.
You may
also...
Sir, please sit down.
Okay.
I'd like to call this a deadlocked jury, by the way, not a hung jury.
Nice.
Shut up. He's guilty already. He's guilty. That's all that matters.
Wait, is there a difference?
No, there's just two different names.
Oh my god.
Now, how do we get out?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I lost the case.
No, it's all good.
I tried my best, but it didn't go. I'm sorry for that.
We were close.
Your friend?
Yeah.
Did I miss the kid RP?
Yes.
Oof. If they're not dead, can we continue it?
Wait, what's happening?
Are both
I'm
of them
sorry.
dead?
Both of
Kids?
them dead.
Excuse me, I would like to
No,
talk
the
to the
kid- the
security
kid's
guard
living.
that needed to apparently take my badge because it could be a weapon.
Question. How many kids are dead? Only one, or none?
None.
Oh.
He didn't die. I'll tell you why. Because the suspect had one kid in one arm and a gun on the second arm. Now the kid is 5.5. Okay, listen, I'm talking about child here. The child was 7.5 years old. Oh, come on.
It's not.
Hey, there's a lot of helicopters
It's
outside. I like them.
I get that. It's over.
Wait,
Leave
hold
it
on.
be.
The United
Let me
States
go, let me
justice
go.
system has
Wait, hold
confirmed
on.
him guilty.
Let's wait. Wait.
What?
Hold on. Continuing this RP. Let's actually.
Justice didn't actually confirm he was guilty. Are you saying that?
Are you trying to find your way out?
Would you like to appeal the
No,
court?
I'm trying to
Yes, I would like to apply again.
No,
I would like to appeal again in the
She wants to
Supreme if
appeal
I
the
can.
TP to Missionary.
I know we're already
No,
doing that.
TP right
You
outside.
requested that.
Oh yeah, true.
Just tell outside.
Hey, can we get put outside?
And we don't want this judge. I think he's biased. I'm actually
No,
calling
he's
this
not biased.
mistrial.
I don't think
I think
he,
he's
I don't think
biased.
he actually has a law degree. Do you
I
have a
don't-
law degree?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
I
What
graduated
university?
from Vardharv.
Just because of my client said.
Bar Harv is the best university for U.S. Marshals as well.
Exactly.
I went to community college, alright, so don't
Yeah,
judge on,
I know a lot of people who went to Ferdstan as well. That,
Yeah,
go to
but I
this.
would like to say, in the honor, this would have been a deadlock jury. Therefore,
Sir,
it would
to
have,
be honest, I have
yeah.
no clue what you're talking about. But
But this
Sure.
person
Can
does
I
not.
be the judge if we do an appeal?
No.
yes.
We're
Yes,
gonna have someone
yeah.
else who hasn't heard about this yet, or they're going to be
Oh yeah,
biased.
yeah, true.
Okay.
But they
We
don't
need
know
to-
anything about the.
We need to pick something like maybe not Drew because he's a little bit more. He's a little bit more of like, yeah, sure, guilty.
Yeah.
Who you want to be a judge? I am fine with that.
Do I want to be judged? Problem with me being a judge was
No, you
someone who
can be
dictates the
conflict of
suspect, so-
interest. Conflict of interest. No, you can't be the
Can I
judge.
Yeah, but
be?
it's a
Can I?
game. Like
You're a witness, though.
Yeah, guys,
You're a
this
witness.
is going a little far, don't you think?
I think I know who will be the judge. I'll choose Ripley. I'm gonna call Ripley.
Oh no, that's biased. You see, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
biased.
very. No, I'd love to see that. That would be an awesome.
I want to see. I want to see detail.
Okay, how about this? We'll see when we can apply. Okay? I mean, appeal, sorry.
I say detail.
Can I be the
Detox,
district
sure.
attorney this time?
Sure. What?
Can
So
I
I
be the
kind
person
of
that
got
explains my side
demoted
of the story?
to an assistant. It's pretty fun.
Can I be the person that explain my side of the story, please?
Sure, sure.
Thank you. Thank God. I've been trying to say the whole entire time.
Hey, I'm sorry if I actually didn't let anyone speak over there because, hey, I don't want them to actually tell in the code that my client is actually guilty or he did something wrong. I don't want people to say it. That is why I have to stop them. I have to let them actually.
I'm gonna stop you real quick.
harass.
Did we ever check if that gun was discharged? Because that might have been the officer that shot the child by
You
accident.
kind of can't anymore.
The thing is, he did. Whatever he did, he did. He did it, but the thing is, I'm actually pleading for sympathy over here.
You were questioning me, and I was trying to get the evidence I had of what I saw. So I'm sorry if I didn't help.
Normally, when I did tase the suspect, he was just getting out his gun. So with that, it should have been either pointed at the ground or when it full extended it at me to my vest.
Exactly my point. People asked me, how did the child survive? I'm like, dude, a child was not a 1-year-old child. He was a 7.5-year-old child, and in one hand he had a child, other hand he had a gun. How do you think? He had. He was in pressure first of all. Then he got tased. Do you think he's actually pointing a gun right in his head at that time? No, because when he got tased, gun actually went up and bullet went through up. The child didn't get actually shot.
Your friend.
Yeah, I would also like to.
Sure, I get behind him real quick. I get in front of him. I'm gonna show you what he did. So we're running, we're running. He's facing that way with the child. I'm like, don't shoot, because if we shoot him in the chest there, he's gonna get, shot. So he's running. He gets say.
Oh, sorry.
Ow. That's fine.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, continue. So say you're the hostage, and say, can you go ask the child real quick?
Me again?
Yeah, just real quick.
So are we doing an appeal?
Probably.
Not right now. Sure, some other time, some other day.
Yes.
And say, and you go face this way. You face this way.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, so yeah, right about there. Right as he pulled the gun and took him hostage, he did this. Exactly, and Moscow knows on his face, so I don't know where exactly. He did this. And then the shot was fired, because the shot would have been fired.
Yeah, and what would have also happened was, as you saw with the my gun, it went off to the side and not, as I said, it would have did a full extend or would have gone down. Oh,
so it would have been the officer.
Hey, please, we are appeal.
It should have been me who was shot in the vest, at least.
No, I'm talking about the one that shot the child.
Yeah, no, I should have been shot in the vest by the suspect and not the child. After getting tasered.
Because we're running. Next thing you know, pop, bang, bang.
I'm not gonna give the keyword, but I think he actually did shoot the child. He shot the child, and you pulled your taser at the same time, kinda. That is why the child got shot.
Oh, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Kinda, but
How do you
still.
become a child? Do I have permission to go as a child just for it? No, I'm not going
Staff
to
plus members only. It's blacklisted.
Aw.
People, the thing is, people, what animal RP people are doing, as a monkey, they equip AK and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna rob a bank. As a child, people did it. I'm a child, I have AK and I'm gonna rob a bank. We don't do that. We play as a child. We do, we
honest,
act as a
yeah. To
There
be
was a
completely honest,
12-year-old
I
who had
really
an
wanted
AK.
to become a rat and just walk in.
Yeah, like for example, if you have seen my RPs, we actually act like one. We don't actually go, okay, I'm a rat, I have a AK in my hand and I'm gonna shoot people. We don't do that. Come on now.
No,
How
no,
many
no.
rats do that?
No.
People do it with monkey.
That brings me a lot of memories.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I got pulled. Oh, sorry.
You killed her, but not me.
What's that now?
You killed me. You managed to kill her, not me.
How do we get out?
Oh, there we go. Finally. Finally someone's strong.
Take with bare hands. Come on, let's go.
We're not doing like another appeal. Like, is it like in like later, like in days in real life or days in the
Definitely
game?
later in days, because it's right now 3:50 a.m. for me, so.
Yeah, it's really getting late. Like I'm actually online just because of court case. I'm gonna go to sleep now, find the murder, kick him and then go to sleep.
Okay, that's
To
it. You
be
get
honest,
shot.
I probably got bored by now and just left.
We'll see.
Okay, see you guys. Bye. It was nice, guys. Nice RP. Okay. Don't do
Alright,
that.
see you guys. Good night.
I don't know why, but whenever I put on a mask, it makes my head.
There's ghost in my car.
Oh, welcome back. Oh wait, who is that?
It's
yeah,
UrFriend.
welcome back.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Oh,
I'm still here. I just wanted to see it.
You deserved it. Go to jail, you piece of scum.
it's messed up.
You deserved it. I think you're in the back, right?
Hey, you're no longer our supervisor, Pago Champ.
Pago, you're fired.
Pago, you're fired.
No, you're fired.
I'm not fired. I'm a state trooper. Eat it, bitch.
You are now.
Eat it, bitch. Uncuff him. I already have the jail time.
No, don't jail him. Don't jail him. This lasted 2 hours.
Okay, we're chilling.
Nope, he's getting his sentence.
No, you're not jailing him.
Subaru, I will definitely improve on my courtman skills.
No, I think you all did great for not knowing anything about how a court works. None
I
of
mean,
us know how it works.
I probably knew the
I'm a
most.
minor. I'm a minor,
All I'm gonna
so I
say
hope I
is
don't know how
that
a
I
court works.
unfriend that whenever I was talking to him on the stand, it was so argumentative, and you didn't say a thing.
Hey, I was talking to my mom, okay? Just shush. I was talking to my mom. Give me a break. It's not my time. I sleep at this time. She was coming and asking me when I'm gonna go to sleep. I was like, give me a few more minutes. I want to do this.
2 more minutes, 2 more hours later.
Yeah.
It was a good RP.
Hey, your friend, his jail time's 300.
Prosecuting someone inside of a video game.
He's not. He's not getting jailed. I'm gonna appeal. I'm gonna appeal again for him. By the way, I'm gonna appeal again.
/ jail.
Yeah, that's
too
fine.
late. Goodbye.
No, you don't. If you.
I'm about to go to court, boys.
Actually, no. Wait. Shouldn't you actually go to jail? Oh wait, what did you guys do? Come on, guys.
That's a court. I don't think anyone has a body cam here. I don't think
I have a
anyone has
body cam on my
Oh,
vest.
I have body cam.
Mother truckers, I'm at jail. Go away.
Turns off body cam.
Hey, shouldn't you be in jail actually while you get appealed again?
I'm jailing him
I'm
now.
not. Yeah, we can do this another day, but I'm not gonna stay on.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Sybil, I'm asking
You
you.
deserve to be in a jail.
What's up?
You're fired. though,
Shouldn't you?
From
Okay, yeah, fine.
Why would you jail him?
Your Frankie rubbed me.
Yeah.
I'm Frankie rubbing? Who is Frankie and why am I rubbing them?
If you rev him, your friend, he's getting shot.
Guys, is that RDM going on? Come on, guys, stop. Come
What do
on.
you mean? He
Alright,
jailed him.
I had to pull out the tac pack I have as extreme operator XD-lol.
All right, we gotta go.
Welcome to jail.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Oh, okay. Nice RP, by the way.
Thank you. It was
we-
kind of a mix between me and Ethan. I was hoping when the cops would react that way when I shot, and Ethan happened to react the perfect way I wanted, and then he mentioned the court RP, and I was like, oh, yes, this would be great.
I see. Yeah, so in between, I was talking to my mom, so I couldn't actually object at that time. That's why.
No, it's all good. I didn't really care.
Okay. But yeah, don't worry. We're gonna appeal again. And this time I'm gonna make sure that we have some sensible judge over there this time for sure.
We just need more people to show more jury, and we should have had more time to plan it out. We didn't really have much time to plan it out. I don't even remember if you said I was guilty or not, and I never even said or you never said to me what we were gonna go with.
Yeah, the thing is, I was pleading not guilty. I think when we plead guilty, I mean, I don't know. I've never actually been someone's lawyer in a courtroom, so no. So
that was great, though.
I think when someone says that I'm guilty, I mean, even if you did it, you don't regret it, do you? You don't.
No.
You'll do it again and again, correct?
Correct.
Exactly. So you don't plead guilty. Everyone knows. We are not asking witness to did he actually shot the gun? Was the gun correct? We are not actually trying that because everyone knows you did it. Even I know, you know, every single person knows that. But what we are trying over there is pleading not guilty because we think what you did is not something offensive. You did the right thing. And I think we should not plead guilty. According to me, I don't know though. We can ask around, we can Google about it, sure. But I think we should not plead guilty. That's why I didn't plead guilty actually. But you actually said I'm confessing. Guys, I don't know if you should do that. I know what you did. Everyone knows that. Whatever you did, everyone knows what you did. But even then, you don't say, I'm confessing. You don't confess. Yes, it happened. But the reason it happened is because a child got shot, That's why whenever I was trying to address you, for example, I was trying to make sure that I address you as a client or someone, who is not guilty, who's not a criminal, something like that. That's what I was going for. I don't know if I was wrong or right. I have no clue, but I was trying.
So regularly, I would say plead not guilty. The only reason I said I was pleading guilty was for the fact that I was surrounded by 10 officers as I did it, and plenty of cameras. I was obviously guilty of the crime. I wasn't arguing that. I was arguing I shouldn't go to jail. I shouldn't be charged with a crime. Everyone knows I did what they were charging me for. It was more or less to confess the jury of not being guilty, of not charging me with the crimes.
I understand that.
That was the whole argument. It wasn't for me to not. It wasn't to try to persuade the jury I didn't do the crime that I'm being charged with. It's to get the sympathy of them and kind of be like, no, we're not charging him with the crime. We understand what he did. I understand he did the crime. No, I don't think he should go to jail for the crime. He's not a threat to the society. He was a Leo.
Exactly.
Witnessed a lot
So
of things.
you can say that you killed this person. You can say that. But I don't think you should say that you are guilty or you're confessing. I don't know though. I don't know.
I agree. I didn't really word that well. I don't think anyone there worded what they're trying to say very well. I think it was
Yeah.
very vague all the way around. But
Yeah.
if we do a retrial on that, I think we'll get them. We'll just have
Okay.
to communicate a little bit more about it. Yeah, we'll just have to talk a little bit more about it before we go up and do it again.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Anyways, you have a nice day. It's time.
You as well.
It's really getting late for me. I should go to bed.
I agree. It's 5 a.m. here. I was expecting to get off at 3:30.
Yep.
Hey, that's your fault. We were trying to defend you.
I know.
I rigged the shit out of that. I didn't care. I said, nah, not guilty.
Well, that's what we're going for. We weren't trying to convince the jury that I didn't do the crime. 10 officers all witnessed that I did the crime, multiple body cameras. I confessed in the interview that I did shoot the person. We were more or less aiming for sympathy and stating I shouldn't go to jail and I shouldn't be charged with the crime.
Objection. Argumentative.
He pulled a gun on accident. I was like, oh, now he's gonna shoot them and shoot the defense attorney and say that it was argumentative. Great, here we go. Oh my god, the amount of times he said that, I was losing my mind. But that was really a fun RP. That was good.
Yeah, it was. It was. I enjoyed it a lot.
All right, but on that note, I'm going to bed. It's 5 a.m. It's time to go to bed.
Yep, me too. Good night, everyone. Bye.
You as well. Both of y'all. Y'all have a good night.